everybody! This week, the fruit of the Spirit we are learning about is joy. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 4, it says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice."
This morning we have a couple of friends talking about joy. Let's hear what they have to say.
What's the big deal about Christmas anyways? I mean, you get a bunch of toys and you eat some Christmas cookies and then you can't find any batteries to run that virtual pet dog that you got that's supposed to jump and bark. Real live sounds, batteries not included. Oh hum. What's all this joy to the world stuff anyway? I am not happy at all. I thought if I got all the toys on my list, it would make me happy. It didn't. I found out then that I just wanted something different. I thought that if I made it into 3rd grade, then I would be happy. No way. Now I have too much homework. I thought if I got to be the goal shoe on the netball team, then I finally would be happy. Nope. I'm just worn out from shooting all the goals.
I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where?
Enough already, Miss Joy Bumps.
What's eating you? It's Christmas. Joy to the world, silent night, Rudolph the reindeer, for goodness sakes. The season of joy, peace, and love. I mean, it's Jesus' birthday. I just get joy bumps thinking about it.
Joy Bumps?
Yeah, joy bumps. They start at the top of my head and go all the way down. I'm covered in them.
I just thought you had some really big zits. Do they make you throw up or have diarrhea?
No, Annie, but they are contagious. Why, sometimes when I'm walking in the mall, a smiling face just full of joy. The next thing I know, someone is smiling back at me with a face full of joy bumps too. How awesome is that?
Okay, I guess. If they're so contagious, how can I catch them? I'm really desperate. I've tried everything to make me happy, and nothing I've tried works.
You don't catch them, silly. Joy comes from within. Only Jesus can put true joy in your heart. The kind of joy that spills over onto other people. Joy is different from happiness, Annie. You can be happy over a good grade or a new puppy, but that wears off pretty quick, especially when it poops in your new tennis shoes.
So you can't get joy bumps from a toy or school or even from sports?
No, just Jesus. Have you asked him to come into your heart and give you his joy?
Will he really do that? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. And yes, he will come in if you ask him to. Can I pray with you?
Sure.
Dear Jesus, please fill Annie with your joy today. Help her to understand that true joy only comes from knowing you. Help her to seek you with her whole heart. Thank you, Lord, for giving her joy bumps. Amen.
Wow, it worked! I've got joy bumps! Thanks for praying for me, Sally. This is awesome!
And don't keep them to yourself, Annie. Spread it around to everyone you meet. There are enough joy bumps for everyone.
In the book of Acts, we read about Paul and Silas. They were missionaries for Jesus. They told lots and lots of people about Jesus. Some were very happy to hear and others were angry. One day a man got very angry at what Paul and Silas were telling the people and then had them arrested, beaten, and then thrown into jail. The jailer was told if Paul and Silas escaped, he would be killed, so he locked their feet in stocks. Stocks are heavy bars that go around your ankles. They are locked so you can't move.
Paul and Silas's ankles were hurt and their backs were hurt from the beating they got. They were hungry and sad and they were in jail. But did you know what they did? They prayed and sung hymns to God because they loved him and they knew he was there with them even though they were not in their favourite place.
We see there in the story about Paul and Silas that they weren't angry with God over what had happened to them. In fact, they were singing hymns and praising God right in the middle of that rough circumstance. So we see that they still rejoiced in the tough time that they were having.
Just like Paul, Silas and Sally from our skit, the source and the object of our joy is the Lord. No matter what our circumstances are, we can still rejoice.